For the second year in a row, the Centerville baseball team met Estherville Lincoln Central Monday night in the quarterfinals of the Class 2A state tournament at Principal Park. Centerville won last year's game in extra innings, and this year's game every bit as exciting. It was the Midgets of Estherville who took the early 2-0 lead, but in the third inning, Big Red third baseman McCain Oden stepped to the plate with 2 on and 2 out. He got a pitch to his liking, drilled it to center, and drove it over the head of the center fielder, driving in both runs to tie the game at 2 and finding himself on third base with a triple. The three-bagger was his 5th triple of the season, and he says the reason he was able to come through in a big moment was his ability to stay calm.
Yeah, I really didn't want my emotions to get the best of me today, and coming here last year, we really had the experience, so just staying calm, I think, helped me a lot, and just having trust in my teammates, knowing who was coming up behind me and who was already on, so it was for them.
Daniel Hargrave drove in Oden for the go-ahead run, but Estherville tied it in the bottom of the third. In the 5th inning, Centerville loaded the bases with nobody out, but shortstop Tyson Beloma struck out. The Big Reds did not score in the inning, but Beloma would get a shot at redemption. The Midgets put 2 runners on with only 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning, but Beloma would start the 6-4-3 double play that got Centerville out of the frame. And then came the top of the 7th, tied at 3, 2 on, 1 out, Beloma back at the plate, and this time he rips a curling line drive into the right center field gap. Both runs come home. Beloma beats the relay throw to third for his triple, and just like that, Centerville is back in front, a 5-3 advantage in the top of the 7th inning. The strikeout in the 5th inning had only been Beloma's 3rd of the season. The triple in the 7th inning, also his 3rd of the year, and he says he still had confidence after the strikeout in executing the game plan.
Yes, I knew I was going to get another shot. My coach always told me, you make mistakes, that's baseball, but you got to get back out there and you got to make something big happen, and that's what I did. I had my mindset as a fastball down the middle, and middle other way, he always tells us, and that's what I focused on, and that's what I get. I got a good piece of the ball, and luckily it hit the gap, and I scored 2 runs.
Merrick Matthews would drive in Beloma with the game's final run, and Centerville would win it 6-3, advancing to the semifinals for the 2nd year in a row. They'll face number 2 seed Wilton Thursday at 5 o'clock. For the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, reporting from Principal Park, I'm Jason Van Arkel.